We're taking a break from reviews this week because it is time for year-end wrap-ups, and just as importantly, Christmas shopping is upon us, my friends. Today is Black Friday, in case you woke up this morning from your tryptophan high from last night and thought it was still Thanksgiving. Oh, you'd be wrong, my friends. You better get going. Anyways, in this episode, you're gonna see my top picks of the year, from my favorite earbuds, headphones, and phones to smartwatches and smart home gadgets. So between this video and similar ones out there on YouTube right now, we're all here to help you, pardon the pun, gear up and also tighten up your wish list a little bit more. At least that's the hope anyway. So, alright, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's do it after these messages. And don't forget to subscribe and share if you like this video and like where this is going. That way. Man, what an explosive year for earbuds, hasn't it? From Bluetooth 5.2, active noise cancellation, transparency in gaming modes, almost every brand out there has these things in some form or another. In fact, the feature parity was so evident this year that has made it so hard to choose between all of them. But the following has won my heart and ears over for doing what they do best: pumping out jams and making you smile. So for the best all-around package, the SOUNDCORE Liberty 3 Pro is my pick. It has solid sound, sweet looks, better than good active noise cancellation, tons of fit and feature customizations, and the coolest fidget case in the business. The only downsides I can think of are battery life in LDAC mode and sound quality that's slightly below the previous gen. If you like warm sound and almost best-in-class noise cancellation, the Sony WF-1000XM4 would be it, I think. I mean, I personally could listen to high-fidelity jazz and vocals all day on these things in near isolation. I'm a happy camper, I'll tell you what. If you're a fan of the XM3s, for example, the 4s are better in almost every way. The Sennheiser CX is a prime example of how you take your customer suggestions, improve and fine-tune on what was good about the previous gen, and then offer it for a much cheaper price, where pretty much everybody else logically tends to go the opposite. If you like listening to pop or vocals, these excel at them, but overall they have really nice full sound, even though amplification could still be a little bit better. The other three surprises for me this year were the SoundPeach T2, which has some of the most well-sorted sound quality and sub-bass I've heard in a while. When you look at a cheap case, you wouldn't expect too much from it, but the buds themselves, they look dope, have better than average active noise cancellation, 6.5 hours battery time. Yeah, good stuff. And did I already mention the sub-bass? Yes, it's that good. If you like to own the lightest and thinnest earbuds and storage case on the planet that just so happens to look like an oyster shell or Pepperidge Farm Milano, there's nothing like the Nexigo Air T2, made in Nexigo, Oregon, by all the Nexigans. Just kidding, there's no such place as Nexigo. But nevertheless, the Air T2 sounds pretty good and touch control is super snappy. But to be honest, the main reason you want one of these is because they're fantastic conversation starters. And the most portable and colorful pick of them all goes to the Soul S Nano, or Shanano as I like to call them. It surprised me with really controlled sound and just how portable it is, especially with its included carabiner. Just snap it onto your belt loop or your backpack and you're good to go. For something completely different yet familiar, consider the SOUNDCORE frames that come as sunglasses or clear glass versions. You can even swap out the lenses for your prescription ones. You can listen to your tunes while you control them with the easy controls here on the side while you work out if you like, because they're IPX4 rated. The frames offer some of the best sound in the category and also a really long battery life. And well, just look it. You can look cool while jamming through your playlist at the same time. While earbuds are trending like crazy, headphones have faded a little bit into the background this year, but they still continue to sell well and have loads of advantages over earbuds, in my opinion. Because of how ear cups they wrap around your ears, sound is just more immersive and fuller, and also physically less stressful because you don't have something jammed deep into your ear canal, unlike a earbud. Long battery life and also more space for in-body controls or features are a few more plus points in favor of the headphone as well. So here are my top picks. The best of the best is the Sony WH-1000XM4. Sound quality with an almost analog LP quality to it, noise cancellation, comfort, looks, features up the yin-yang, and one of the best parts, the price has been dropping on these, so look out for good deals out there, guys. Can't swing the Sony's budget-wise? Then may I suggest the SOUNDCORE Q30 Live. Besides the price, it's like a quasi XM4 here in the way it performs, blocks out noise, and I'll dare say that the app experience is even better than the Sony's. And if you have to have LDAC and still can't afford a Sony, then you can also look at the upgraded Q35 that costs a little bit more. You probably hear this statement used a lot. Form over function is when designers have their say over the engineers. And so when you look at something like, say, the Urbanista Miami right here, you're probably like, yeah, this looks good, but no way it can work well. Well, not in this case, guys, because this wins my vote for being the most fashionable yet still functional headphone I've tested this year. The colors are tops, the design unique, even if kind of plasticky, has active noise cancellation, decent sound, and big brand beating 48 hours of battery life. Now, if you want to go even longer than that in terms of battery or save the planet just a little bit, Urbanista also offers a solar-powered Los Angeles Model 2. Going into 2019, smartwatches kind of flatlined in terms of innovation and popularity, especially Android watches. But with the introduction of Wear OS 3.0 this year, and therefore renewed interest in third-party app development for it, sales are beginning to spike again. Leading the charge is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 as my pick if you want the best Wear OS 3.0 experience. Well, actually it is the only 3.0 device available right now, but man, Samsung has got this thing down pat. Regardless of whether you choose the classic or regular model, you're in for a treat, guys, in terms of build quality, specs, health monitoring, power, customization, and some of the coolest animated stock watch faces ever. On the flip side, if you don't mind buying a Wear 2.0 watch that is promised to get 3.0 next year and also want superior battery life than the Samsung or even an Apple Watch can muster, then the one you want is the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra. This thing looks fantastic, has solid health tracking features, and this is also probably the best part of all. Dual screen tech that can free you from your charger for up to, get this, 35 days. Yes, you heard that right. The relatively unknown Coros Pace 2 is my favorite non-Apple, non-Android RTOS sports watch bar none this year. Active folks like you guys out there will fall in love with not just the amount of data this thing captures, but also the accuracy and consistency in which it does it. Also wrapped in a deliciously feather-like body that the fastest marathon runner on earth, Eliud Kipchoge, even uses in his races. Yes, think about that for a second. Now, my favorite smart home devices this year go to the WYZE thermostat. And even though it's only $50, it doesn't skimp on features either, and has continued to work like a charm the entire year I've had it in my living room. It's easy to operate, it's easy to install, it's just the way I like my thermostats. It's basically fire and forget. Also living in my living room is the Zuzi Z70 LiDAR equipped RoboVac. And for the price of a lower tier non-LiDAR Roomba or Eufy, the Z70 offers up way more advanced LiDAR mapping capabilities and obstacle avoidance, not poop though, and also has upper tier suction with surprisingly quiet operation and the rare ability to store 6 maps and plenty of customizations in the app to boot. The WYZE bulb color stands out not just because it's the cheapest 16 million color 1100 lumens light bulb on sale right now. You get also a buttload of lighting and smart options to play with via the WYZE app, especially if you pair it up with other WYZE bulbs and devices in your home. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't get to check out as many phones than I would have liked to this year, but nonetheless, here are my top few of 2021. For Apple, the iPhone 13 is an incremental improvement over the 11 and 12, sure, but it still tops for its baked-in ecosystem, if that's your kind of thing, raw power, endurance, and solid camera system. And oh yes, the fact that it comes in a mini palm-friendly version also makes it a win in my book. For Android, the brand new Google Pixel 6 series has lots going for it, guys. $600 for the regular 6 and $900 for the 6 Pro makes it more affordable and accessible to phone shoppers. That's just one of the pluses. And like the Apple, the P6 series has a self-developed SoC now, and the camera package is awesome. It puts it back at or near the top of the pack again. It's so good that even I bought one too. I know there's a new one coming out in like less than 6 months, but my current favorite mid-range LTE phone is the Samsung A52. Fantastic vibrant screen, decent to good photo quality, smooth UI experience. I mean, you really get a lot for your money. And if you need 5G on a budget though, go with either the OnePlus Nord N10 5G for $300 or the newer N200 for $200. And both of these offer smooth performance and are pleasingly light-handed in terms of UI skin and pre-installed apps compared to the Samsungs. Well, there you have it. Happy and smart shopping, y'all, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. I am, for one, very thankful to you for helping me build this GearUp community this year. It's been awesome. The growth has been so good. There's still a long ways to go in 2022 and so much exciting stuff to do. But yeah, I'm super thankful for you. And by the way, I'm currently at 12,783 subscribers right now. Help me hit 15K by the end of the year. So share this channel, mash the subscribe button down below, and turn on the bell notification icon to get notified whenever I drop new videos. And before I end this, remember to thumbs up if you like this video and comment nicely down below. That's super important stuff. And remember, while you're out shopping or eating or doing whatever this week, stop and do something kind and loving for somebody in need. Because guess what? The world needs it more than ever, and it starts with you. This is Aaron signing off. I love y'all very much.